everybody. I am just doing a little update. Had to make a few changes with my aquarium. Moved a few corals around, and everything seems to be doing very well. Everybody's pretty happy, and anyways, I'm just trying to give an idea of what things look like at this time. And a blue ridge there in the center. For quite a while it had those clove polyps in an island, and I put this rock, and now the cloves are crawling out onto the rock. They spread like weeds, clove polyp. At one time, probably if you haven't seen any of my old videos, I had every rock in the aquarium covered with those cloves. Now pretty much everything is with these blue star type polyps on just about all the rock. Probably notice it's pretty quiet since I've cured my protein skimmer issue. So I'll just take a little cruise around and see how everything's looking. The biggest change right now is my sump area. I have no doors on my cabinet any longer, and for now I just have the auto strip lights, the LED strip lights in there. I'd like to get those really pretty colored string lights, strip lights, LED strip, kind of like Christmas lights on a string. Anyhow, removed the doors completely. To be quite honest with you, I'm in this cabinet so often that it was ridiculous to have the doors constantly being opened, and this is all I want to see anyway, you know. I can see it from my desk. So cooled off again in Phoenix. We don't need a chiller right now, but we probably will in a few days, and then it will be months before we have to turn that off again. Right now I have some Foss band, and I have the exit going through a sock with a small bag of carbon. Just a little extra cleaning that I was doing, and you can see that protein skimmer is really working. I ended up putting the CO2 reactor back here on a shelf behind the tank. I debated, my husband wanted to hang it on the outside of the stand, but because let's face it, I'm a 55-year-old woman maintaining this aquarium on my own. We did do a little bit of plumbing. My husband helped me with that. We moved some hoses, rerouted some things so that I had full use of the entire sump area for the protein skimmer. Honestly, I could put my second protein skimmer in here, and I may do that. I love protein skimming. So it's really tough for me to crawl around on the floor and get to all of reactors. If I was going to put that CO2 reactor down here, it would have to be mounted on the back, and that means me crawling and reaching. And let's face it, after my horse wreck in 2010, it's not an easy chore for me bending and crawling. So anyway, I do my fair share of it to keep this sump area as clean as I possibly can. And And removing the doors is a big help for me. It probably isn't the sexy look that everybody is wanting to see when they walk up to the aquarium, but I've seen some of those sump areas with those beautiful colored lights, and it actually is just as beautiful as the tank, what's going on in there. So not everybody's going to want to do that, but not everybody's a 55-year-old woman maintaining something that takes, you know, quite a bit of time for, as we age, the crawling and bending and crawling and bending and lifting and crawling and bending and lifting is you know, we gotta make sure we keep it chair handy so that we can rest. So anyhow, that's my update for today, and I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I'll go back around here again. I just like that devil's hand. It just stands up on its own. You know, at night it kind of curls up into an ugly little ball, and then during the day it just stands up on its own. So it has like its own little living quarters right there. So I did glue this gorgonian back here, and it's on a rock, so the rock can be moved around and whatever. But this thing's happy. It doesn't matter what I do to it. Anyway, there we go. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful weekend. Till next time. Bye.